sense, no worries. Straighten up. Yeah, you got that.
Everybody get up.
Here's the last time we'll see this car running for a little while.
Everybody get up.
Good morning. Where are we at? Okay, behind me I have a Hakosuka, or a Hako, whatever you want to call it. It is an early 70s Nissan Skyline. So there's only probably 2 of these in the country. And I have been entrusted by the owner, Alex, from Moonlight Racing, to restore it. So what started this? He's had it for some time, I don't know how many years, but he's asked me to get it complied in New Zealand, and that means basically we have to go through several checks and make sure that the structure of the body is sound and all that sort of stuff. But we also know that this car is full of rust, so we've had to get the how do I say, the governing authorities, if you want to call it, to guide us through the process. So first thing that we have to do is strip this car down and have the body basically be or sandblasted, what do you want, media blasted, whatever you want to call it, so that we can start the repairs. So we know it's really, really rusty, and we know it's going to be really expensive, but the value of the car definitely warrants that expense. So let's go have a really quick look at what's going on. First up with the bonnet, you can already see there's bubbling there and bubbling here, and basically rust everywhere. We've got, this has had a repair at some point on the A pillar. The B pillar's had some work done on it. All along these scuttle panels or water channels, whatever you want to call them, it's all bubbling here as well. It's got some pretty dodgy work and it's bubbling through here. Doors, sills, everything. So this car is really, really rusty. The rear wheel arches, for example, have to be fabricated and made from scratch because we can't buy them. Pardon me. And they're just way too rusty. So everything has to be chopped out, but to do that, in order to repair it, we need to strip the whole car. So this morning, I'm taking it down to Waikimete Car Upholsterers, which is the company that we use for pretty much all of our interior type stuff, to remove the hood lining and anything else that I may damage. Why am I not doing it myself? Because I've never pulled a roof lining out of a car like this before, and we want to preserve it. So I don't have the tools, the technique, and the know-how to pull a hood lining out of this type of car to keep it original that these guys do. So rather than me trying to do a hash job of it and potentially damaging something that's otherwise in good condition, I'm going to leave it up to the professionals to pull it out. So let's get it on the trailer and go down to Waikimete. I've got Joel and Jake here today. They're going to be stripping it for me because I've got some other stuff to carry on with. But yeah, Joel's has got the baggies, and these are for documenting where every nut and bolt goes throughout the car. Yeah, pretty straightforward. We are stripping everything. We're stripping the lights, we're stripping the grills, we're stripping the engine out. We are leaving the subframes in, etc., so that it can roll. And then once it gets to the place down the road that's doing all the rust repairs, we can put it on the rotisserie, then we can pull the subframes out and all that sort of stuff. So we'll probably pull the subframes out on the hoist at there, but we need to be able to move it on and off the trailer. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get into this now. We have to be really careful about all the stuff that we're pulling off it. It all has to go back in the same place when it goes back together. So that means we've got to document everything, take lots of photos and all that sort of stuff, and then should be easier to go back together. So anyway, you can watch these guys pull this thing apart.
Yeah, please.
Hey Jake, you're already on camera, eh?
Model.
Engine's coming out. Alright. There's actually not a lot of room with those side drafts on it, eh?
ITVs.
Yeah.
What's that? No, this is going to nowhere.
Nice.
Just from the block.
Sick. It's event.
Yeah. Just to water your bearings. Noise.
I got a story about that. Anyway, we're back in a minute. Don't fuck it up, Joel. No pressure.
Come out here, bro.
This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to get back in when it's all painted.
I would take another gearbox.
Hey?
I would take another gearbox.
Oh yeah, water. Round 2, fight! Here we go. So I think what we do when we put it back in is we'll just put the gearbox in after.
Yeah.
Probably easier. Just Nissans in general, man. They're not designed to come out easy. They'll fight ya. Whoa. Yeah, we're good.
I was just looking at the machine there.
It's alright. Does my face look worried, bruh?
Joel's this.
It's his head, not mine. It's okay. Once we get it over here. Yep, keep going. Okay. So you're just holding it down a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hang on. Okay. Yep.
The voice will still come down.
Oh, can it? Can I come back? Yeah. Let's stop. Up a bit more. It's a process. Oh, it's computers. And just lower it down. Can't pull that far. Sweet. So that was eventful. You good? We can probably pull all that out. We'll just steer it manually. So we'll just move the wheels when we're steering it. So yeah, might be a... Yeah, we'll just winch it on the trailer. Yeah. But this car won't weigh anything when we got it all apart. So yeah, it'll push real easy anyway. Sorry? Well, 4 of us pushed it onto the trailer at Waikimete, right? So yeah, it'll go on easy, but now there's nothing in it. Sweet. All right, good times. To the wrong wheels. What'd you find, Joel?
Some crackers.
I gotta get both cameras out with this.
Just a bit of Pro Seal, my bro.
Hang on. Here we go. There you go, buddy. Oh, it's rain and rust. Man. Holy shit.
What have you done?
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that.
This car's gonna snap in half. Is this side any better?
No.
Well, there's a hole.
No, there's paint holding it together.
It was sexual. Oh man.
There's paint holding the side together.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Oh, there's
Pull this whole thing.
paint and bog.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it though. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. 2 fingers deep. Oh my god. Yeah, she rough. Holy.
Why would you do that to Woody? Rock ape.
I'm special.
Oh
my god, that's disgusting. Anyway, that's all the Nissan on the floor. Yeah.
Typical Nissan on the floor.
It's like, oh look what it didn't do. Yeah. Alright, let's get this to the back. Sweet. Every nut, bolt, wire, hose, and a Jake. Out of the Haku. Hako, what do you want to call it? Oh my god, I didn't see that rust there. Nice. There's silicone right over it. Yo. Anyway, car's on the trailer. We're just taking it down to the restorers. So we're using Streetwise Automotive here in Newland. And yeah, we've entrusted them with this job and they're excited to get it. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for them. And yeah, we're just loading the car up, loading my ute up with all the parts and getting it ready to take down, obviously. So yeah, big milestone for this car and this build. And we should hopefully see it back in a few weeks so that we can get started restoring or putting it back together. But there's a lot of work that's going to go on between now and then. The doors have got to be probably acid dipped and then resealed, etc. The bonnet needs to be repaired, the boot needs to be repaired, everything on this car needs to be repaired. Yeah, but it'll be exciting to put it all back together with all new hardware and all new seals, etc, etc. Yeah, just get things underway. Here we are, Streetwise Automotive. These guys are doing the rust work. So basically you're rebuilding the whole car, aren't you, out of scratch?
Well, I'm not from scratch. If we could do it from scratch, we wouldn't need to show it, would we? But it'll be bare metal, so.
Yeah, Yeah, so they're gonna, is it sandblasting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expose all the bullshit pretty much.
Yeah, so it'll show us its true colours. Yeah,
Which
so
seems to be burgundy at the moment.
well, we think the original colour was possibly silver. Then
Yeah.
it was painted, or it was white. Not really sure. It was painted burgundy at some point as well, and then silver. So yeah, no idea really. It's a horrible burgundy colour. But anyway, so we just got on the hoist and we're going to strip out the front rear subframes so they can put it on a rotisserie and get things started.
Yeah, get
so
it naked.
let's get up in the air.
Figure out where all the weight is.
I'd imagine it'll be fairly even.
Balance,
Yeah. We'll pull the rear out first though.
Oh, that's going to be an issue.
Oh, you on the
Can't
subframe?
jack it up on the subframe.
Nah, probably a bad idea, eh? There's some steel plates that come off the chassis rail, that's what we've been putting it on. So once it's up in the air, we're going to bring the trailer in, we drag it underneath. We'll disconnect the rear end first because it's the heaviest part. We don't want the car to tip as we release the weight, especially on the hoist. And then because the front end's really light in terms of components, we can then drop the front end on the trailer as well. And yeah, it'll just save us a lot of time and hassle and whatever else. So we can take all the gear back to our shop and put it in storage, and then they can get this car started. So we'll catch you in about 3 weeks, and it's been fun. It's been emotional. Catch you later.